Last time we stopped at this paragraph when the Buddha asked his first teacher, friend Kalama, Alara Kalama, in what way do you declare that by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge, you enter upon and dwell in this Dhamma? In reply, he declared the base of nothingness. Then the Buddha continued, I consider not only Alara Kalama has faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, I too have faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. Suppose I endeavor to realize the Dhamma that Alara Kalama declares, he enters upon and dwells in by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge. I soon quickly enter upon and dwell in the Dhamma by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge. Then I went to Alara Kalama and asked him, friend Kalama, is it in this way that you declare that you enter upon and dwell in this Dhamma by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge? That is the way, friend. It is in this way, friend, that I also enter upon and dwell in this Dhamma by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge. It is a gain for us, friend. It is a great gain for us that we have such a venerable one for our fellow monk. So, the Dhamma that I declare I enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge is the Dhamma that you enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge. And the Dhamma that you enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge is the Dhamma that I declare I enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge. So you know the Dhamma that I know, and I know the Dhamma that you know. As I am, so are you. As you are, so am I. Come, friend, let us now lead this community together. Okay, so a quick summary. The Buddha went to his teacher, asked about his Dhamma, and then strive to attain his Dhamma. And then this paragraph is about, the teacher acknowledged that now the Buddha has the same level of the Dhamma as the teacher, Alara Kalama. This one, let me highlight this. Now that they are on the same level, the teacher invites the Buddha, come, friend, let us now lead this community together. Okay, next paragraph is the second. Would you like to read?
Thus, Alara Kalama, my teacher, placed me, his disciple, on an equal footing with himself and awarded me the highest honor. But it occurred to me, this Dhamma does not lead to disenchantment, to dispassion, to cessation, to peace, to direct knowledge, to enlightenment, to nibbana, but only to rebirth in the base of nothingness. Not being satisfied with that Dhamma, disappointed with it, I left.
Thanks, Sister Second. Let's take a look at footnotes number 12. Rebirth in the base of nothingness, that is, it leads to rebirth in the plane of existence, called the base of nothingness, the objective counterpart of the seventh meditative attainment. Here, the lifespan is said to be 60,000 years. But when that has elapsed, one must pass away and return to a lower world. Thus, one who attains this is still not free from birth and death. If you ask me to be reborn in this plane for 60,000 years, I wouldn't mind. But then the Buddha realized that even this kind of rebirth, a very blissful 60,000 years duration, the Buddha realized that this is not it. This does not lead to disenchantment, to dispassion, to cessation, to peace, to direct knowledge, to enlightenment, to nibbana. So that is why he's the Buddha. And you can just word links. Next paragraph is the IQ. Would you like to read?
16. Still in search, monks, of what is wholesome, seeking the supreme state of sublime peace, I went to Udaka Ramaputta and said to him, "Friend, I want to lead the spiritual life in this Dharma and discipline." Udaka Ramaputta replied, "The Venerable One may stay here. This Dharma is such that a wise man can soon enter upon and dwell in it, himself realizing through direct knowledge his own teacher's doctrine. I soon quickly learned that Dharma, as far as mere lip reciting and rehearsal of his teaching went. I could speak with knowledge and assurance, and I claim I know and see, and there were others who did likewise."
Thanks, Sister IQ. So this time, because the Buddha realized the base of nothingness is not the final goal that he wanted to, that he seek for. So he went to another teacher called Udaka Ramaputta, and then wants to learn the Dharma under him. Okay. Next paragraph, Sister Billy, would you like to read?
I considered it was not through mere faith alone that Rama declared. By realizing it for myself with direct knowledge, I enter upon and dwell in this Dharma. Certainly, Rama dwelt knowing and seeing this Dharma. Then I went to Udaka Ramaputta and asked him, "Friend, in what way did Rama declare that by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, he entered upon and dwelt in this Dharma?" In reply, Udaka Ramaputta declared the base of neither perception nor non-perception.
Thanks, Sister Billy. Let's take a look at footnotes number 13. Nevasanya Nasanya Yatana. This is the fourth and highest formless attainment. It should be noted that Udaka Ramaputta is Rama's son, Putta, not Rama himself. It's like Venerable Sariputta is the son of Sari's son, Saridakya. The text gives the impression that while Rama had attained the base of neither perception nor non-perception, Udaka himself had not done so. The attainment of this base leads to rebirth in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. The highest plane of rebirth in samsara, the lifespan there is said to be 84,000 eons. But being conditioned and impermanent, it is still ultimately unsatisfactory. So this is another level. And just now we were at base of nothingness, and this is the next level. From 60,000 eons to 84,000 eons. Oh, is Sister Shomei frozen? Oh, Sister Shomei left. Okay. I will continue first then. I considered not only Rama had faith energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. I too have faith energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this is the 5 spiritual powers. I'll double check later. Suppose I endeavor to realize the Dharma that Rama declared. He entered upon and dwelled in by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge. Okay, the next paragraph. Sister, show me. Would you like to read? Or is she still frozen? Okay, maybe she's still using a Malaysian roaming data. Hi, Sister Swami.
Oh, sorry. My that was okay. I considered not only Rama had faith,
This
energy, mindfulness. Sorry.
no worries.
I soon quickly entered upon and dwelt in that Dharma by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge. Then I went to Udaka Ramaputta and asked him, "Friend, was it in this way that Rama declared that he entered and dwelt in this Dharma?" Sorry.
This line at the top.
I can't. I'm not reading. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Realizing it for himself with direct knowledge.
Okay, I think I'll continue first. That is the way, friend. It is in this way, friend, that I also enter upon and dwell in this Dharma by realizing it for myself with direct knowledge. It is a gain for us, friend. It is a great gain for us that we have such a venerable one for our fellow monk. So, the Dharma that Rama declared, he entered upon and dwelled in by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, is the Dharma that you enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge. And the Dharma that you enter upon and dwell in by realizing it for yourself with direct knowledge is the Dharma that Rama declared. He entered upon and dwelled in by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge. So you know the Dharma that Rama knew, and Rama knew the Dharma that you know. As Rama was, so are you. As you are, so was Rama. Come, friend, now lead this community. Okay, I think Sister Shomi can read next time when your internet is more stable. Is it okay? Yeah. Are you still on Malaysia's roaming data? Just kidding.
I'm home. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I don't understand. Yeah. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah. Okay, so this paragraph has similar patterns, but instead of Alara Kalama, this time is the next teacher, Rama. Oh, but this time we have like a third party, Udaka Ramaputta. So the Buddha asked Udaka Ramaputta, but the reply inside is he compares the Buddha with Rama instead of Ramaputta. Let's take a look again at the footnotes. Udaka Ramaputta is Rama's son, not Rama himself. Okay, so the Buddha talked to the son, and then the son compared the Buddha with his father. Yeah. Okay, let's read one more before we stop for today. Sister Sakya, would you like to read again?
Thus, Udaka Ramaputta, my fellow monk, placed me in the position of a teacher and accorded me the highest honor. But it occurred to me, this Dharma does not lead to disenchantment, to dispassion, to cessation, to peace, to direct knowledge, to enlightenment, to nibbana, but only to rebirth in the base of neither perception nor non-perception. Not being satisfied with that Dharma, disappointed with it, I left.
Thanks, Sister Sakya. So today we covered how the Buddha learned under his first two teachers, Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, or his father, Rama. They are in the same community. And but still, after having learned everything from them, the Buddha still thinks that this is not the final goal. This is not Nibbana. That's why, disappointed with it, the Buddha left. Next time, we will continue. What did the Buddha discover after the Buddha left his two teachers? For now, any questions or comments? If not, let's do a dedication. 愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了。普愿罪障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。Shall we meet again? May we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a peaceful Thursday ahead. Thanks everyone for participating, and see you guys next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.